Let's do this.
Wait for it to pop up.
It's ready. We live, brother.
Wait, we live? There you go. Now I see it live. It just had to pop up my screen, man. You know what I mean? Yo, so yeah, man. Everybody, welcome to East Meets West. Thank you for joining us, man. I'm your guy, man, Joker 21, and I'm here with my boy
Gomez, the comic collector. Gomez CC, baby. Let's go. And let's go. Hey, just a quick shout out. Be on tomorrow again. Roger Levesque's channel. You know, the unknown but known guy. You know what I'm saying? Your boy.
Listen, man. Yo, my man saying that he's gonna be in the Cranky Canadians, man. Shout out to Roger Levesque from 3 Men in the Basement. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. My broski Gomez is gonna be his host. I mean, his guest there. All right.
Yeah, so he got it.
Yeah, I know. I just had to explain it to people. You know, he was going like, too fast. All right, man. So let's bring up, man, our panel members, man. All the way from the far west, man. We got my man Doom 143. What's up, bro?
Yo, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. We got a great show, lots of information. Like a seriously fucking crazy book is about to be shown today.
Yeah,
just leave it at that. And yeah, like next level shit. All right, so I'm just leave it at that. Thank you for having me. Let's do this. Let's run this show.
Yeah, man. All right. So next up, man, we got my man Josh G. Josh G, what is going on, Josh?
What's up? What's going on, guys? Happy to be here. A little bit of a headache. I just popped some what are those? Those Advil gel tab things. Like that, man. So I'm hopefully this kicks in, and yeah, should be a great show. Got a lot of new books today, so excited to show those later. And let's get this rolling. And I'm happy that the next guy is here too.
Okay, I remember that for me, but okay.
Yeah, but I hope you guys. This guy's not here.
We love you too, Josh. We love you too, man.
Yeah, right.
We got Erod 212. What's going on, Erod?
What's going on, fellas? All I'm gonna say is, oh my god. I don't usually say that on a show. I just saw something today. I was like, wow. Yeah. Wait till you guys see this. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just want this is gonna be a real stupid question. I just want the chat to guess who has that book.
No, that's a good question because you got the two guys, right? Josh and Erod. Yeah. And you never know. Gomez might come out of a surprise.
I know way.
Right? You never know, right?
Next year.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I like to hunt. You never know. Yeah. I might be the guy. I'm just saying. That's a great question. Who's got
great question, but my man Sith Lordy got the right answer.
There you go. Right off the
bat. Oh man, yo. And yo, while Sith Lordy's there, man, I want to say a special shout out, man, and a thank you to the Spine Ticks, man. Shout out to you, Roberto, Azarus Tiger, and Al Picknell, man. Yo, yes, man. Y'all all were dope, man. Thank you for letting us, just take over your show and do our thing there, man. And shout out to Roger Levesque. Who else was there? Guy Forge, and my man Tivo was there. Yeah. So
Tivo was there last night.
Yeah. So definitely a great time, man. If y'all did not see it, go back to Spine Ticks. It was a good 3.5 hours, man. It was great content, great show, man. For real.
That was a good show. I watched it on the rewind today. It was fun.
Yeah. Epic night. You're damn right.
Man. Y'all motherfuckers talk way too long for me. I can't do 3 hours, but that shit is good.
Yo, we were in the show and we were barely hanging on. So
yeah, my man Sith Lordly's doing his thing over there with those Spine Tick guys, bro. So you know what I loved about that? His shit for the honey hole, because he had a little hip hop beat to it. That shit was dope, bro. I was like, I like that.
Yeah, man, I do, man. And again, thank you to you guys, man, for doing that. But let me give a shout out to the chat here, man. Well, let's see who we have here, man. We have 19 people so far, man. But let's see who we got, man. We got Johnny Dakota from Canada. What's up, Johnny? We got Sif Lawley again, man. Zach G and Jeff G. I always give them a shout out. Shout out to you guys, man. Got Comic Guy Forge, man. What's going on, man? Again, congratulations to your 1K for you, Matt, and the Butcher, man. Who got Adobo Ninja? What's up, man? Who else we got? We got Travis Comics is in the building. Roger Levesque from 3 Men in the Basement. All right. Don't worry, man. Gomez is gonna behave himself tomorrow, Roger. I'll make sure of that. All right. Yo, Sparks Comics is in the building. Jay Salsa, man. Y'all already know. If y'all know Jay Salsa, man, Jay Salsa is the dude who hit up my tag right there, East Meets West, man. If y'all seen it on Spine Ticks, what I put on IG, he did my that logo, East Meets West. So hit him up, man. You know, great dude and awesome graffiti, you know, guy, man. Azurus Tigers in the building. Shout out to you, brother. Who else we have here? We have Universe X, man, all the way from the West Coast. What's up, Universe? All right, man. But man, who else? Looks like that's about it, man. No. I see. We got Wilbur, man. Wilbur, what's going on? Chin Mo, what's up, Chin Mo? Don Dizzle is in the Hizzle. What's going on? Deep Dive Comics, what's up? Thank you for joining us, man. We got man from Beantown. All right, shout out to you, man. Who else we have here, man? We got Gomez, the comic. I got Deep Dive Comics. Gomez, comic collector. Got you, brother. Hawaiian Punch. What up? All right, what's going on? Nemesis Prime is in the building. Yeah, man. So that's about it, man. So yeah, 25 people. We got a couple things we want to talk about, man. I already gave my shout out to the Spine Ticks. So my man, the Doom, set up a nice little setup, man. About some variants, man, about some DC Universe variants, some Whitmans and stuff like that. And you wanna start off talking about some of them? I got some images here, brother. We'll start off with
yeah. So before we get into cool. So man, this might take a while, it might not, but basically what we wanted to get into was a lot of times there'll be variants, not ratio, not percentage, but there'll be variants. And when I say variants, I mean the extended word, like variations. So for you people that don't know, that's what variant is. It's short for variation. So there are different variations of books out there. Now, some of these and most of these that will be shown today are usually lower printed run styles. Now, anywhere between 5 to 10%. However, a lot of these books that we'll be showing can sometimes command up to, like 100%, 30% of the value of a regular book. It's crazy. Like, and a lot of it is because when it comes down to a hobby, it's always about desire and the quantity, right? So since these books, a lot of these variations that we're showing are lower in quantity, yet could possibly highlight some of the books that still have like a key appearance. These books actually go for a lot of money. Sometimes there's collectors out there that seek after these books just for the fact that they're lower printed run. Now, I think the first thing Joker showed was a Mark Jeweler variant.
Yes, we're going to talk through them. But before we start that, man, shout out to the big bro there, man. We got Big East Comics, man, home of New York Warriors, man. He says, man, shout out to my brothers, man, but I'm still waiting for a super chat video from East Meets West. That's on the works. B and Broski was already talking about that. So. All right, man. But Doom, yes, man, we was talking about that, and we're gonna start off with Mark Jewelers. And in case
here's your super chat video. Dragon Ball Z and Goku fucking sucks.
Yo, he just put things in the throat.
Yo, we just lost like 10 people here, man, in the chat. Man. Thank you, Josh,
Yo, he took that Kevin Hart talk with your chest thing to the next level.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man Josh sounded like Azurus Tiger yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
But he's talking with his chest for sure.
Collect what you like.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Hey, we're gonna put that shit together now, man. We're gonna put some Dragon Ball Z shit. I'm gonna put that now.
All
right, man. Getting back on track. What we're talking about?
Yeah, getting back on track. So the first type of variations we're gonna be talking about is Mark Jewelers. Now, most of these.
This is something they want to look out for. So let me see how they so just so they know this is what a Mark Jewelers insert looks like.
Do you have the picture from the top page?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay.
Right here.
So this picture right here kind of is a way to figure out if you possibly might have a Mark Jewelers. Now, Mark Jewelers, I don't really know what the percentages on these. They could be, I think, somewhere between I think 5 and 10%, like I was saying, of the original print run. However, a lot of the value for this book could be about 30% higher than what the other books would go for. I'm not too sure which books you have. I think I showed like the New Mutants 98
That's
as
exactly
an
what
example.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So getting back to these, so these books here were mostly found around military bases. The reason that they had these was because for the military people to buy for their wives and stuff like that. Super low printed runs. I think the first book. Oh, by the way, all of these should be used then. The New Mutants 98. The first one he showed was I think a direct edition.
That's the direct edition.
Yeah.
That's the only.
So,
first of all, before we go on, we were saying the prime example right here with New Mutants 98 because that's the only book we have that has the Mark Julius insert, for example, right? So
yeah, this is for example. The New Mutants appearance Deadpool. So this was the most recent sale I could find as far as like a direct edition. So somebody put $1,100 or best offer. I actually checked the sale on this. The guy actually accepted $1,100, which is kind of weird.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what actually for. That was the best offer. I guess the guy just bought it. So yeah. It was a 9.8. So the next picture. So that is the value for direct edition. However, this is the newsstand. So this is a regular basic newsstand. The person that purchased this one did $1,400 best offer. Again, 9.8. So those were the direct edition, and then you have the newsstand. So I think the next one he has should be the Mark Juler variant, or is this a Mark Juler?
No, this is just a newsstand.
This is your basic newsstand. Boom, $2,000, $2,100. So you can see the huge differences between a direct edition, a newsstand, and a Mark Juler's variant, all in 9.8. So they're all, as far as grade wise compared. Now, Joker had a picture where you can kind of look at the top. I forgot the dates on these books. They're not anything new. They're, I think, more like Copper Bronze Age. E-Rod, Josh, if you guys have anything on this, please by all means chime in.
There's some Silver Age Mark Julius too.
Is it Silver Age too?
I've never seen that.
No,
yeah, I think it's the Copper and Bronze.
Is it Copper and Bronze?
DC. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think they're in Silver Age.
I got to double check then. Yeah, I got a Western book.
I believe it started.
Again, I don't know that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I believe it started in like 80. If I'm wrong, I might be wrong though.
No.
Yeah, I think it was
72.
Yeah,
72. I'm just looking at something here.
There you go. So Mark Juler variants, a lot of times you can tell when you're shopping, you're hunting, you'll be able to find these. Now, just because it's not a New Mutants 98, that doesn't mean you shouldn't pick it up. A lot of these books super lower printed, and like I said, I think they're between 5 and 10%. So as a collector, it's just sometimes just kind of fun to pick them up. And like I said, they're lower printed runs. So that was the Mark Juler variants. I think most people know about this. But we just wanted to shout it out because these are kind of these variations of books that possibly, and Era knows this. I mean, Era's been in this YouTube thing for a while. We're starting to see a lot of new collectors, a lot of new YouTubers, and there's people out there that might not know about these things.
Yeah, I think there's a Hulk 181 Mark Julius too out there.
There is.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yes. Man. So you're going next variant we're going to talk about is got a couple of books to show off of DC Universe variants, man. The logo variants.
Yeah, so DC Universe actually used to be pre-packed books. I think I'm correct on that.
Yes.
Again, much lower printed run books on these things. Again, right around the same percentage, right around that 5 to 10% of the original run. So if somebody printed 100 copies, for example, you know what I mean? Like 5% is like 5,000. I mean, I know that's a bad example, but I'm just giving you the math.
Yeah.
Then, going back to what Biggies was saying, all Mark Juler variants are newsstand. DC Universe is a little easier to find because they all say DC Universe on the bottom.
Yeah.
Again, some of these books, if you find them, key appearances with the DC Universe, I mean, we're talking about an extra 30-50% value on what we normally would sell, whether it's a direct edition or a newsstand. These DC Universe editions usually command a little bit more money. They're usually more sought after as well. I don't know how many pictures you have of that.
I have two raws, and you're comparing standard direct edition and the DC.
Oh, do
universe.
I? Okay, let me see what we got. Sorry, I forgot.
So here we got.
A lot of times I send stuff to you. It's usually inebriated.
Yeah. So for, right now we have here done Wonder Woman 50 with the DC Universe logo here, man. And you also sent this is an example as a packs that you were talking about.
Okay, so this is the packs that were coming in. And that's what I was asking you guys. Should I keep the Walmart packs sealed up, because I know how sometimes these Walmart these packs of the past could go for money just because they're still packaged up. But you know, I just do whatever Erod tells me, and Erod said, "Let it go."
You know what's funny? Until 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, Mike, those books, you could find them anywhere. Nobody wanted DC. Nobody was really going after those things. And then the keys started to pick up steam. You saw it on the CGC forums a lot. And to this day, you find those buried in back issue bins. Also in flea markets, you find them a lot too. When they buy out storage units, you'll see those there. Because they were a cheaper form of buying. Those were, you know, second printing on those books.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. They're actually considered like, exactly what you said. They're considered like second prints or reprints. But because of the printing, you know, a lot of times these books will actually be more sought after, actually value collectors and stuff, just like the Mark Jeweler stuff. It's kind of funny because I would see prices of New Mutants 98, and they're like, well, you got to make sure which one you have. Do you have the direct edition? Do you have the newsstand? Do you have the newsstand Mark Jewelers? It's like it's such a complicated hobby, but the more you go, I guess. Right? So these DC Universe are easy to spot on the bottom left hand corner. They'll have DC Universe, but yeah, just these books to look out for. So this one is this is
direct.
So this is just something we threw up. Somebody said that this is a near copy, so we're just going to take their word for granted. This is DC Comics 92. This is, I think, the first impulse. Okay, cool. It's actually labeled. So the person who bought it for $12.70. So let's just call it an even $15, right? The guy bought this for $15. This is a regular direct, and he said it's near mint. So we're just going to take the word. So the next book Joker's about to show is it's the DC Universe, and this one sold for $30. So basically, almost about double.
Yeah.
And this person said near mint as well. So again, we're just taking their word. I'm not saying I know the conditions or whatever, but I just wanted to give an example of how you go from like one book and then you just slap on a DC Universe, and now you're paying double. Imagine if these books were slabbed. You know what I mean? Like, you know, huge differences in prices, huge differences in demand. And it really depends on what kind of collector you are. You might be okay with just a standard, but you might have that guy who can flex a little bit more just because it's a D.
You're an impulse guy, or you're like a Deadpool guy. You're a Deadpool collector. You're gonna want every Deadpool first appearance there is. So you're gonna want that Mark Jewelers insert, which is gonna cost you more. It's the rarer one. It's what you chase.
Yes, definitely.
And so really, so a lot of times when I dig, I don't know how Erod, Josh, James, all you guys, I don't know how you guys dig, but a lot of times I'm just looking for the tops. So I look for just like about the top half of the book to see if I know what the book is. Ever since I got into this game, now I got to pull the whole book out. You know, I might actually I might run, because I might be skipping a DC Universe just because, you know, I decided not to look on the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are, so the first one was Mark Jewelers, and this one was the DC Universe. So really two good things to look after. I'm not too sure what you have for the third one.
Next up, man, we got some JCPenney's variants. Right?
So JCPenney is kind of interesting. These are also considered as reprints.
Yeah.
I've never, you know, they used to have a JCPenney in Hawaii. I've never seen comic books there. I do know that, again, they're a lot more rare. They are, they're a little bit more, I guess, sought after again. There are some books that are pretty valued because of their JCPenney reprint. Yeah. One easy way to tell, I don't know what picture you have, but there's two ways to tell if they're JCPenney. The one is actually, do you remember Stridex? Or maybe Erod would know. Erod about my age. Stridex is like these pimple pads that they used to sell in these canisters. And so in the back, we'll have a Stridex. But they save for like older books. I think the newer books will have like a 30th anniversary on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm not too sure if you have any of that. Any of the
no, I don't have the back. I don't have the back covers. I only have the 2 covers. Hold on, I'll show you right now. But by the way, my man Lemons Prime said, "Wow, I just checked and I have DC Universe version, newsstand, and direct." LOL.
There you go.
You're welcome, Nemesis.
You're welcome. There you go. Hey, you know what? If we help one person today, we already won.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we already won. There you go.
You know, this is a great topic for new collectors.
Yeah,
we have a lot of seasoned guys that'll know a lot of this, but the new guys, this is how we all started learning shit like this.
Yeah,
definitely.
So a lot exactly. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So first off, we have here as an example here is these are the 2 books that you showed me for JCPenney, which is this X-Men cover here.
Yeah, so very classic cover, right? We all know this, but if you look on the bottom left-hand side, you'll notice that there'll be a 30th anniversary. From my understanding, this is a huge indication that it might be a JCPenney's.
And the JCPenney's are second prints. They noted second prints too.
Yeah, and they're considered as go ahead. Go ahead.
Inside, you would see in you know where it says the copyrights and stuff like that. The book, it says second print right under there.
So this is your regular direct edition right here. I'll try to put that on the side right there. There you go. So you notice you'll have the Spider-Man over there. And then if you go back to what Joker is showing, you notice they'll have the 30th anniversary on the bottom. So again, these will be your JCPenney reprints. They also have really older books like Avengers #1 and no, not Avengers #1, Avengers 4 and stuff. And the problem with these is like they look exactly like the original. Like so if you notice, JCPenney didn't change anything about them. If you look at these books, they look top to bottom like the original. So the reason I wanted to show these is that if you ever find these books, make sure you check the back cover, because the back cover, if it says Stridex, like a brand new modern kind of ad, you're not getting the original book. So be very careful.
They also have one which has X-Men videos on it too.
Okay, thank you. So they have different covers. So they have this even in Avengers #4. There's one, and like I said, from top to bottom, like if you wouldn't know any better, you would think this is like the original comic, and in a super high grade condition. And you know what I mean? Somebody at I don't know. You could get you know what I mean? You could get in trouble.
You know what I would say to everybody though, when you see something like this, the paper stock is going to be different.
Yeah, but you know, some people they don't like open their books. They don't check the back cover. They don't check the cover.
It's how people are buying the New Mutants '98 reprints and thinking it's the actual book. You're getting that a lot, you know, with these. The facsimile covers.
Somebody got hit like that. Yeah.
There's been a bunch of people that got caught like that.
Oh yeah.
And so I think Travis was asking if there's Silver Age sites. So what I'm getting at. So the reason we wanted to bring this out is that not everybody would know that there's a Silver Age size, there's a bronze size, there's a bunch of new collectors, and they might not know the difference between these things. So that's why we wanted to bring these things out. Now, a lot of the new reprints these days, you can kind of see either a price difference or they'll see something. The thing with the JCPenney one, they look exactly verbatim like the original book. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you all the books. You have to do your own research. We're just here to kind of give this information.
Open up your eyes. We're opening your eyes, guys.
Just kind of opening up your eyes and just letting you guys know about this stuff. But they still go for money. Yeah. It's I think like some of the Silver Age, they had the what is that record company that used to do the reprints?
Or the golden
reprint? Is it the gold record? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like your Avengers, Mike.
Those did the Silver Age. Those,
no, but what I'm saying is that those books still go for money.
Yes, big money.
Yeah, they still go for big money. So don't get it twisted.
When you got a 9.6.
Yeah. So don't get it twisted that like just because it's a reprint, I don't want to get it. I think Avengers #4 reprint in a pretty good condition still can go for $60, even if it's a JCPenney. So, you know what I mean? $50-$60. So these things are still pretty valued. Again, really low printed books. So actually considered as a second reprint.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Doom.
No,
please. Uncanny X-Men 268, which you were just showing, the JCPenney second print variant sold for $300 in a 9.8. And that's sold in August.
There you go.
Snap.
Right, so just so you guys know, sometimes you think that it's nothing and it's just a reprint. Some of the reprints, because of the shorter print.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like for example, I'm gonna take time right here. This is what E-Rob was talking about. Avengers. This is a Silver Age reprint. It came out in '66. Golden, what is it? Golden Record reprint is called. This book right here, the way you can tell it looks just like it, has the advertisement in the back. You know, the way you can tell right now, there's no price tag on it. There's no 10 cent on it. Usually it's over here, 10 cent, and the issue number. So
that actually came with an actual record, I believe.
A record, yes,
with
it
it along to the story.
Yeah, so that's another thing to look out for, man, if you're out there. But regardless, man, it's a good pickup too. You know,
Journey into Mystery as well, right? There's like
Yep, Journey into Mystery. Yep, ASM number 1. There you go. Look, Josh got one. Look.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, highlight Josh. There you go.
There's a Fantastic Four number 1.
Yeah. But hey, like I said, don't get it twisted. Just because they're a reprint, they go for money.
12 cents. There you go on 4-way flashes. There you go. 12 cents.
They go for money. So you know,
hundreds up to thousands.
Yeah.
They still go, you know,
they go for money, but I still don't think some of them go for enough money.
I agree.
They're reprints, yes, but like they're reprints from like, you know, the late 60s and stuff like that. And some of these ones that are in like really high grade, obviously they're not going to command or shouldn't command as much as the original book, but you know, we're talking like $1,000, $2,000 for some of these. I think a lot of these should go for much, much higher than they actually do.
Yeah.
Sure. And I think what you said originally just kind of is what the wall is that it's just not the original. And I think that's just what the wall people are. At the same time, just saying these books go for money. Don't get it twisted. And if you find these, they're still valuable. So we did Mark Jewelers, we did JCPenney, we did what else?
Yes,
we did?
yes.
DC Universe, and what else we got?
Next up, we got some Canadian variants. And
okay, this one is huge.
yeah. For this one, I'm gonna set you up. For this one, I have 2 raw books, 2 examples, and then I have you comparing prices. All right.
Do you have where Josh shows like 90 of the Canadian variants that he has? Okay, so this is just a little advertisement. I think I got this from somebodycomicsbooks.com.
Yeah.
Again, it just basically says how to find out if these are Canadian variants. They're letting you know they're basically about 5 to 10% of the run of the original run. Again, per print run. They're usually easy to find because they're higher priced books. Here's the problem though: you got to know the price of the original book.
Yeah,
you know. So if you don't know the price of like, and I think Josh had a great example yesterday of Transformers #1 going for 75 cents versus the Canadian price going for $1. You know, you might just kind of skip the book. So, or like a ASM 252 or whatever like that.
Right, 75 cents compared to 60.
Yeah.
But real quick,
go ahead.
Before I show you your books, man, real quick, Jeff Silver Smith just said just picked up an ASM #1 with the record today. With the record is important too, man, because sometimes that brings up the value of it, man. So depending on how the cover for the record too, make sure it's crisp, man. But
I'm assuming 4-way flashes is in Canada, so good for you. And you know what? I mean, but they're a little bit of here in America, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, but they're still low printed run. So even in Canada, there's still a low printed run book. Like I said, 5 to 10% of the original print run is still really low. And like I said, you can kind of tell because. Go ahead, buddy.
First book. Man.
Okay, so this is we're just giving some examples of key issues that you can find in Canadian price variants. Now, here's a big giveaway. A lot of these will be newsstand.
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. All of them. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. All of them will be newsstand. The second part is really just knowing what the price goes for. Now, if you see this book, you're probably going to pick it up anyway. But whether you found a stealth buy versus a non-stealth buy, that's going to be that's going to be key. So if you look on the top, it says 75 cents, and I think there's no other prices on it. If you look at the regular book, it says 60 cents, and then underneath it will say UK 25p and Canada 75 cents, right? But this one only has the 75 cents on it, so that's kind of a giveaway as far as it being a Canadian price variant. And I guess this was from Heritage Auctions, so that's pretty cool.
Gotcha. Man. And as you can see, man, it's 60 cents right here.
There you go. Okay, so it doesn't have anything stated. Okay, interesting. So 60 cents, and then the Canadian will be 75 cents. So a lot of this, you kind of have to do your research as far as like knowing what the prices of the books actually went for.
So let's go with that book right there. A regular price variant on that, the last sold was $680 in a 9.8, but the Canadian price variant sold for $825. So you're talking $150 or whatever in extra that you could just accidentally find.
Yeah,
and knowing that 75 cents makes it the difference.
Yeah. What else book do you got? I think I just highlighted some key issues. So this is the store.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a big one. Here's a big one. Secret Wars number 8. It goes for $1. I think regular price is 75 cents.
75.
Again, if you look at the bottom, you'll notice that it's a newsstand. And I don't know what the price differences are on this, but I could imagine if the Thor book was about 25-30%, this could be about the same, if not probably more, just because of the key factor in this book.
Yeah.
And for print run 5-10% of the actual printed run.
This is a book.
This. Okay, so this is the one. Oh, you're actually showing the newsstand first. That's fine. So this is where I wanted to make the comparison. This is the newest. These are like the prices that I could find. Most recent prices. So what is this? $238. And we have a 9.6 newsstand. Okay, $600. So there's a 9.6 newsstand. All right. The next book he has is 9.4. So one grade down, but Canadian price variant, basically more than double. So these Canadian price variants really can command a lot. You can tell there's a huge difference between a Canadian price variant on a key versus a Canadian price variant that's not a key, but it's
Secret Wars. I'm sorry, that Secret Wars 9.8's $425, and a Canadian is $950.
There you go. Wow. And if you go back to the original one, the newsstand, I think it'll say 60 cents versus this one is 75 cents.
Yes.
So there you go. And mind you, both then. So there's still a book that you want. Of course, if you find this and you can still buy it. But I did have an experience. For example, I went to a comic book shop. I bought it was a book from a while ago, and it was a first appearance. I forgot what it was. Damn. But anyway, what they didn't see was like that little dark blue on the very top. And I was like, I think this is a Mark First. We're selling it like kind of cheap and stuff like that. So you know what? I still bought it and I took it home, and it was Mark Julius. Knowing your prices on these older books, these key issue books. I mean, look, if you're buying it from a convention and stuff, they probably know what they have. This is more just in a case of like you kind of just hunting and stuff. And you know what? People still find these books. I mean, like Master X still finding stuff in Florida. This still blows my mind, bro. So,
hey, Mike, you see Roger's comment?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just because I have to click back and forth with the images. I got you. Give me a second. It's a little lag too with this damn stream. Which one? I got you. Bam.
Yeah, because that just goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? And Roger's a seasoned guy who's been collecting for a while. You know.
And he said, I just got hosed on the Thundercats one. Yeah, he was talking about it yesterday because of the stupid way they showed their variant differences. I bought a third print, but to the naked eye, the cover looks exactly like the same as the first. That's the same thing with Transformers number 1. Transformers number 1 is the same way too. There's things you got to look out for. So yeah, man.
You know what's becoming even more sought after than these Canadian price variants is these Australian price variants. Those are starting to become.
There's a couple. Yeah, there is a couple Australian ones. I forgot. It was a Batman book. It was a recent Batman book, huh?
No, I'm talking about there's like Australian.
But that's a whole other rabbit hole because you can go to Mexican comics and talk about Amazing Spider-Man, but that's for a whole nother episode. But you guys are aware that Amazing Spider-Man, there's a point where they don't kill off Gwen Stacy, and in Mexico they wrote their own stories.
Really?
For Gwen Stacy's with different covers. And those books command $1,000 to $2,000 premium. Matter of fact, hold on one second.
Oh, sooky, man. But real quick, man, Raider Roar right there with his comment, man. He says the Canadian price variant for Star Wars issue #1 is a big dog, man. And it's super hard to find, man. Just listen.
Yeah, Canadian price variance, like I said, it's like 5 to 10%. And you know, you gotta think about books that probably were thrown away, tossed, you know what I mean? So or just super effed up. So a lot of these Canadian price, Mark Jewelers, DC Universe, a lot of these books are pretty hard to find. If you find them in high grade, that's even crazier.
Hey, Mike, you can highlight me for a minute?
Yes, sir. Damn.
All the other ones have cover recreations. When they started doing the ones that run in, I forget the issue number that it starts at. You'll see that they did their own covers for it. And the guy who did these covers is a phenomenal artist. He did a lot of recreation covers. And then they also did this, which is not worth as much, but there's also with these here, what you're going to find, besides having the Mexican version, there's German versions. It'll have everything here in Spanish, and inside there'll be stickers with German dialect inside of it.
Yeah.
So you got to watch. But another rabbit hole to go down.
Yep. Definitely.
Man. Yeah, maybe great topic for next week. We'll talk about Mexican, European, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole other topic.
We'll do some homework through the week.
We'll do some work during the week. We'll talk about Mexican, European, and Australian stuff, because you're right. When it starts getting overseas, there are some really crazy books.
Universe wants to, it's you gotta roll that motherfucking R, right? I like TiVo fucking fake Mexican trying to say shit.
Yeah, that's right, Biggs. Canadian price variant for Amazing Spider-Man 252. It is pretty pricey. It is, man.
There you go. So you know, the publishing company. Correct, Biggs. Very good.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for these books. Trust me, I know some of these stuffs were is key. You don't even have to just for these. Just the fact that they're Canadian price variants, just because of that, they already command a little bit of money.
Is
that Toy Biz?
Toy Biz.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. Toy Biz is another rabbit hole to go down. These are another variant. They're considered second prints.
Yeah.
The Toy Biz stuff is pretty crazy too.
Yeah. That electric couple was badass. Let me see.
Yo, Joker. The good news is we have content for next week. So there you go.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. All right. So next up, man, we have here some Whitman variants, man. Some Whitman variants.
Okay. So Whitman variants are. Yeah, and you know the funny thing about Whitman variants is actually the big boy books for Whitman variants. It's actually like not even like superhero stuff. It's more like Donald Duck, Little Lulu, like these. And I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but basically, like they were Golden Key, and then they switched over to Whitman and all this stuff. You can find them as these little Whitman tags and stuff. Now there are some Whitman variants that don't have these. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but these Whitman variants can command some money. And it's just because, again, it's the same thing that we've been keep on saying. Lower printed, pretty hard to find. Some are pre-packed. So, you know, this is a cheaper way. I'm glad somebody said that in this podcast. There's a cheaper way to buy books. So sometimes just because of that, it's just kind of like, whatever. You know, they just torture the pages. You got lost. And yeah, these books are a little harder to find. But yeah, just the packs alone, sometimes just the packs alone can sell for like $100. It doesn't even matter what's in the pack. Yep. They can just sell for like $100 just because there's a pack. But actually, some of the
book in the middle, because weren't they 3 in a pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitman had 3 in a pack.
So
go down
the rabbit hole, try and get that one that's in there. You don't know what it is, you know. It's like buying wax cards, you know.
Yeah. So some of these books are just really awesome to find if you're going out and you're digging. They're just like really, just kind of like one of those while you're digging and you find one. It as a hunter, it's just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of brings this endorphin into you. They're like, oh shit, I found a Whitman just like out there. And I don't think we focus too much on the Whitman variants, but they are there are some books out there you can look for. There are superhero versions. I think I showed you a Superman one. I think there's a Superman.
Yeah, you got me 2 Superman books, but these are 2 ways right here. These are certain ways to identify a Whitman variants, man. They won't say DC on those logos. They'll have that little W for Whitman, and some of these other ones here.
They also won't have an issue number too, I think.
No,
right?
No, not at all. For example, for this one, DC presents issue number 22, Superman in the comment. Yeah.
Okay. So, but if you notice on the top left, it just has a price, has a Whitman. There's no issue number, and there's newsstand. Just one of those books. It's just really cool to find. And if you're out there hunting, sometimes these Whitman variants are just really cool to find. They can command, again, a little bit more money, especially if you find some kind of key issue and stuff. Yeah. But really, the big boy books, honestly, and the Whitman variants are all like this Scooby-Doo, like the book that actually go for like crazy money. Uncle Scrooge and all of that. Yeah.
And they come in Treasury too. I think the Muhammad Ali Superman battle that comes in a Whitman variant too. Yeah, man.
Really? There you go. I didn't know that. Yeah. And then so there should be not a huge price difference, but there should be a significant price difference between that Treasury versus Whitman Treasury. I'm not too sure what else I gave you as well.
I'll show you right now, but at the same time, to find out the issue numbers for your books, you will have to open up the book and check the first page.
Yeah, that first page where they have everything. Yeah. This is just a classic one right here, Whitman. Actually, if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you notice how they have like that Superman. So a lot of Whitman will have that logo as well. Not just Superman, but different logos that look like that. Mm-hmm. And again, I think this one says Whitman on the top right. I don't know if I'm breaking in and out. But.
No, you're good, man. But this right here is actually comics issue number 45, Neil Adams cover. And like the Doom said, it wouldn't say the DC logo and the Whitman right on the right, and on the logo right there where the barcode should be the UPC. They have a Superman logo there. So
yeah, this is a very iconic cover, Neil Adams. I'm sure if you find the regular one, I'm sure it's worth not bad amount of money because of the iconic photo. But if you find the Whitman, I'm sure it'll go for more money. Yeah. It's just one of those things, man. It's just lower printed run, slightly harder to find. And just really good hunting stuff. That's what we're trying to give you. It's just really good, fun hunting material. And I'm not too sure what else we have.
No, that's the only 2 books we have for Whitman for examples. But the next stuff we're gonna talk about is some mailaways. All right.
Yeah. So this one is the Nabisco one. So as far as I know, Nabisco had 2 comics back in the day. Mm-hmm. So one was a Wolverine and one was a Spider-Man. Basically, you would mail them away. You would have to meet a specific deadline, and the comic would be mailed out to you. So the back in the day, one of them is actually so this one right here is kind of like the Marvel Spider-Man, has an AF-15 homage, which is kind of funny because actually we'll be talking about that later. But so this is one of them here. This is an Nabisco, and
the other one is the money book.
This is the money book right here. So this is the Wolverine 145 limited edition Nabisco variant. I don't know. People were checking out prices last night where we were on a spine fix.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that a 9.8. People are asking for
2,000 something. Yeah.
2,000 something dollars. I think 58.
Super rare book, man.
Yeah.
You're right. You got your hands on one?
No.
Surprised.
I just got my 3rd claw, which was another one I was chasing. That and the J. Scott Campbell are the 2 toughest ones for me to get.
Okay.
Hey, if you need a Xena J. Scott Campbell, let me know.
Dude, son.
So, dude. But this art was done by Bill Sienkiewicz, and it's totally Bill Sienkiewicz. I mean, once you look at it, you can kind of tell that's all him. But yeah, just one of those rarer books, and how you got the book. It's not like make sure I ordered this book. It's not like these were like in your drugstores or 7-Eleven. Like you literally had to send out. What's funny is I used to collect G.I. Joes back in the day, and I remember if you wanted to get Cobra Commander, you had to cut out the back of the G.I. Joe cards. They had these little cutaways, and if you sent so many out, you would get the Cobra Commander in the mail. And I remember getting it, and
right?
Yeah. So I remember. Go ahead.
There was a couple of them. I remember. I forget what his name was. He's all silver. He's got a big silver shield as well. That was another one.
The one that's always hard to find.
G.I. Joe?
What'd you say, Gomez?
So the one that's hard to find is the 102.5 of the Wolverine. That's another one that's hard to find that you can't find. I think that's what a second print or something like that. I can't remember. That one I've been trying to find. I almost got it. See, when I started collecting, I almost got that one for like about 150 and then pulled the trigger, and it's going for about almost double that right now, or if not about 200. So it's hit and miss. My brother that does art from Feast. He lived in Seattle, and he said one guy had it on the wall for 150 or 140, something like that. And maybe next week. And I think I waited like 2 weeks and it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me.
Buyer's remorse, right? Buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, man.
We all have this story.
Let me give a quick shout out to the chat there, man. See a couple people who just joined us, man. I see my man, the art chemist there, Taco Dan, Danny Warbera. What is going on? Nemesis, yeah, man. I saw you there. Lowe's Definite, thank you for joining us. Glenn, what's up? Who I saw, Eli Easy Eat, Game Hunter, what's up, man? Who else we have here?
David seeking your mint.
David seeking the mint. That's right, man. We got Matt Forge in there. Pressable Defects again. Congratulations to 1K. The Butcher's in the building. Peter Porker. What's up, man? And Rated Roar, no doubt, man. And then Biggs was there. Guy, I said what's up to Guy, man. And that's about it, man. That I see.
Yeah, shout out to Eli.
And Rogue 121.
He's the one who pointed that out, and that reminded me about that Wolverine one.
All right. So those were the two examples of the Nabisco's mailaways. The next up, man, I just threw this out here, man, because at the same time, this kind of fits in what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So here we have Pizza Hut Collector's Man Edition, man, and I didn't know they went to Volume 2, but this is Volume 1. So here we have what is this? Batman issue 122, if I'm not mistaken. With the Pizza Hut collector's mail away. It's something to look out for, definitely, if you're trying to pick up and collect certain quirky things, you know what I mean, on your hunt out there. And there's also a issue number 123 for Batman. All right,
and you never know, those ones could be out like from a collection that people get. Those are the things that we're showing you guys, the JC Penney's, the Mark Jewelers insurance. A lot of people, you get lucky bringing in collections. Some of like LCS don't have time to dig through those books. So that's your opportunity with this information.
At the same time, for new collectors too, so you know if you're collecting. If you see this book here, this is not the original Silver Age book. This, because it has the Pizza Hut logo right on top up there. You just gotta keep an eye out for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's true.
All right, next up, and the last one we're talking about is Toys R Us special replica editions. You know what I mean? Something to look out for, man. And here we have this is Detective issue number 38, First Robin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then we have issue number 359.
Yeah, I bought those two from Marky a while back, the Toys R Us special. So
you should have got the third one, bro, because it's Batman 121, baby.
Yeah, got that one. I don't think he had that one.
Nah.
You're done with that. Could you highlight me for a second?
All right, got you, bro. What you were saying, Josh?
We have one of those at the shop.
Oh, yeah, one of those at the shop? The Pizza Hut? I mean, the Toys R Us?
The 121, yeah.
Toys R Us.
What they asking? What they asking for?
I don't think there's any price on it because if this is rare, it's going to be mine. I'll tell you that.
Nah, it's not as rare as you think, bro. But
it's like a $10 book, $20 book.
Yeah, but go ahead, E-Rod. I got you, bro.
All right. So a variant that we didn't touch on. There's two other variants that I collect that we didn't touch on. This is one of them. So Much Fun.
Oh, yes.
Incorporated, right? So Much Fun was a toy company, and there are 12 copies of these. There's 12 titles that were made, and they were included in like 3-packs and sold in card stores like Hallmark and stuff like that. It's estimated the print run was between 5,000 and 6,000 of each one of these books.
Wow.
There's 5 DC, there's 5 Marvel, and there's 2 Archie books that were made.
Yes,
So,
it's a Jughead book, I think.
Right.
It was,
This is the Spider-Man one, but the big one that everybody goes after is this.
that one. Yep.
Because it's the Mr. Sinister appearance. There's also a G.I. Joe 63, an FF 306, and there's an Incredible Hulk number 335. There's a Superman, a Batman, a Justice League, a Man of Steel, and a Star Trek one made.
Yeah.
That one and the other one, I didn't break it out, but is the Pressman variants.
Yes.
So Pressman was a company that did toys. They did board games, and inside the game was a book. So I believe it's like X-Men 307, there's 3 of them, and you can get those inside. You'll tell the difference on those because what'll be the regular embossed, it'll be gold, and the X-Men one is silver, but those carry a premium too.
There you go.
Okay. There you go, man. Awesome.
You know, a book like what you just showed, that X-Men Classics, the one you just had.
Yeah.
I swear, those are the kind of books that people will look through a back issue, or they'll go to a flea market and they'll skip it because it looks like, oh, this is a reprint. This is nothing. I thought this was the book, but it's not the book. So I'm just going to pass by it. But yo, seriously.
We were in Zap Comics, which is a reputable store.
Yeah.
When we went on our hunt, and me and Matt Forge was like, hey, you know this? And I was like, yeah, that's the more fun. And he's like, he goes, you want it? I says, it's worth something. He goes, nah, take it. It's a tough book to find in high grade, but I take this book every time I can. Remember, Mr. Sinister blows up, 5,000 print run on this.
Yeah.
Yo, believe it or not, the G.I. Joe one of that one, that shit goes for money too, man.
The G.I. Joe's a 3rd print because it was a 2nd print already.
Yep. So, these
are some great things to look out for. We'll try to bring this kind of stuff to you guys every week, hopefully. But yeah, these are the kind of things to definitely be on the lookout for. I think Biggie said it really well. He just said that the reason these go for money is because the fact that there's so few of them, and collectors want that in their collection. So yeah, really, really good stuff. And
yeah, it was fantastic. The newsstands, everybody's hot on newsstands now.
Yeah.
I went to a small show today.
Yeah.
And the dealers are on it already. So I went through 2 different dealers that had not even major keys, but like Venom Lethal Protector, books like that. $45, $50 for the newsstand variants now. And they were marking up non-keys for $25 and up to $50 to $70 for the keys. So just something to know.
Just for the fact that they were newsstand, right?
Yes, they are picking up. And the thing, like I say it all the time, know the year of your book. Know that not everything is worth something just because it's a newsstand.
Sure.
Yes. So yeah, man. Next thing we wanted to talk about was some of these. You brought it up, Erod, as a matter of fact. The second appearance, 3rd appearances.
Yeah.
So let me do this.
I got you, bro. Let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready. Let me know.
I don't see it for me to share, so you will have to share from your end.
I press share screen.
No, I don't see it.
Okay, hold up. Let me try to be professional.
Okay,
here.
I see it now.
We're good?
Yes, sir.
This is good? We see it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool.
Great
All right, Erod, why don't you talk about this real quick?
Okay, so again, I was hunting today, and I came across not this book, but the book after this, and it's the 3rd print of right there of Ahsoka Tano. And I started doing some research on this book, and this book just sold for $350 in a 9.8. So it brought me to thinking something that Doom's used a bunch of times, and he'll say to us, it's not the book, it's a book. Well, look at these books. 2nd and 3rd appearances. They're not. That's the 2nd appearance right there of Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah. Second appearance.
That's a 2nd, and that's her 3rd. So the Clone Wars is the 3rd appearance. So those are books that you might not know about, that you see out there in the wild that you think don't have value. So I got this today for a really good price. I don't think they knew exactly what they had in the condition they had it, and I was able to scoop that up. But there's quite a few books like that right now, the book spikes so high that the market is calling for people to go out and buy the next best thing, shall we say.
Yeah, and I think that's really evident in Hulk 180. I think Hulk 180 is a huge. I mean, it was always a book, but I think as 181 started to creep up and up and up and up and up, I think 181 started doing that. I think 180. So Erod brought this up, so we decided to show some. It gets a little confusing because, man, there's like first cameo, second cameo, first full, second full. So a lot of these I have to put quotes around them, like a second full. So this is Spider-Man 315. I guess we'll go with second full Venom. Now there was Venom cameos in 298, 299, first full in 300, and so this is like your second full for the Venom. Batman 650.
First cameo cover.
First cameo cover.
Yeah. As stupid as it sounds, for real.
Batman 657. So the cool thing about this is actually a first cover too. So you have first cover and you have a second full appearance of Damian Wayne. So this is what Erod was talking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I thought 656 was his cover appearance.
No, 656 is second. What is this? First full appearance or something like that.
First full, but this will be the first cover, and also his second full. a lot of finger
second full, huh?
Yeah, 655 is the money book, but these two books are starting to command a little more. Dollar bin fodder and no longer.
Yeah, and like Erod said, a lot of times the first appearances, first full will command so much that they'll step over to like the second. This is Venom number 4. This is the third print. I think, if I'm correct, Josh might know a little bit more, but I think this is the second full origin story of Null. So it's not Venom 3, or the Venom 3 third print, but this is Venom 4, and this is a third print. So just wanted to show this. Go ahead, Josh.
These books were selling for like $600 in a 9.8. I don't know if they still are, but they were.
Sure. There you go. I know Erod wanted to talk about Silk. This one gets very confusing too because they break Silk up. Yeah. They break Silk up in Cindy Moon and Silk.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you have the second appearance of Cindy Moon.
Yes.
And then you have the second appearance of Silk.
Right. Yeah.
The good thing about this is you actually have Silk on the cover in the background. I've always actually liked this outfit, but whatever's. So that's how so these books again will command a little bit of money. They're not the book, but it is a book to definitely be looking out for.
If you look at that Silk number 1, which is only her first ongoing title, that book's commanding now $25 to $35 consistently on eBay.
Nice.
For that book. When you go to the first appearance of Cindy Moon is another book that has picked up. That's an Amazing Spider-Man 1. That's thick. Yeah, tough book to get in the 9.8 because it's such a thick book.
And it rips. It rips. It has a tendency to rip on the bottom left corner.
Bottom bind corner tear all the time on that book.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a lot of variants. I think the Silk number 1 has a couple of prints as well. Yeah. I think there's like a second, third print. But getting back, second appearance of Cindy Moon, and then second Silk. These books actually still command money, so don't skip them just because you see ASM 5, but you didn't see ASM 4. This is still a great book to have in your collection. Yeah. NYX number 4, again, second appearance. It's not NYX 3. It's not her first, but you get her in a pretty badass cover.
That's the better cover. That's the better cover. That's better than NYX3 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Middleton destroyed it on that. This book continues to rise now, though. If you go NYX3, and that's one of my big spec books. It's an $800 to $900 book now in the 9.8.
Have you seen X23 number 1 Delato? That thing is crazy.
I have one.
Yeah,
I know
that book is. That book is commanding a little bit more than X23, but I always like having first appearances. But again, if you can't afford those two, this is a great book to have.
Right. This book is creeping into triple digits. It's in the $60 to $100 range lately.
Yeah. So awesome book to find.
Sweet,
I think we're going to go a little older. This is just kind of different. This is Teen Titans number 9 and Teen Titans number 10. Teen Titans number 9 has again, this is so weird. has a second cameo appearance of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you have a second full appearance of Deathstroke. So these kind of books look like books that if you were digging, looks like you would just bypass them. Believe it or not, they're actually really minor keys. So Teen Titans 9 and Teen Titans 10. Next one, the next two is pretty interesting. ROM number 31. This is a second appearance of Rogue, along with, and it's tied with this one here, X-Men 158. So these are also second Rogue appearances. If you're not going to afford that Avengers book, what is it, Avengers 10?
10, annual 10.
Yeah, Avengers Annual 10. So these are a couple of books, and I just wanted to bring out a couple of more. So X-Men 267. This is actually third. We're just going to call it, just to be safe, third appearance of Gambit, because you have the annual, you have 266, and then you have 267. Again, it looks like one of those books that if you're digging, you might just skip over it because it looks like nothing. Believe it or not, it's actually a third appearance. So something to kind of creep up and buy. It's not super expensive. And then you have, I figure I add in a bigger book. So Fantastic Four 53, second appearance of Black Panther. If you saw this, you probably would pick it up anyway if you find it in a good condition. But I just wanted to highlight some stuff as well. So there we go. I don't know if anybody else have any other books, but
no, that was good.
No, that was plenty enough, bro. That was dope. That was good.
Let me try to get back to where the hell I was.
I got you, bro.
There you go.
There you go.
And
cool.
Sweet, man. All right. Well, there you go, guys, man. Nice dope topic that we just came off that we just put that together today too. that was dope.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
So next up we're gonna move on to our Wolverine covers, man. All right.
No, it's
Homage.
Oh, that was
yesterday, player.
I'm bugging. I'm sorry, man. That's what happens when you do these shows so much. Yes, we're doing our homages, man. There you go. Man. All right. So first off, we're gonna go with let's start off with shout out to Raider Roar because he hit me up and he wanted to be into this. But Zach G, I got you too, bro. Let's see what he picked. Raider Roar picked out two covers because
Hey,
what's up?
Shout out to, yeah, that's dope.
Shout out to who?
Raider Roar. Earlier, he said the ash cans are they variants? They're not variants. They're previews to what's coming out towards a comic that's being released. Those are like kind of like because a lot of those ash cans are like indie comics, so they don't have a Marvel preview. So that they use a lot of those indie comics. They use ash cans a lot of times is because that's their previews toward what's coming out towards comics. He had a comment earlier about like 10 minutes ago, and
those are usually free books that are given out.
Yeah, usually they're free, or they could be depending on the LCS or where you go to. They might charge you, but yeah, that's basically what they are. They're like free comics.
Some of those ash cans, though, I tell you, they go for money, bro.
Yeah, there's a couple of Image ones. When Image first came out, they started handing out ash cans, and one of them, I believe, has an advertisement for Spawn in it. Yep. I believe it's like a Youngblood one or whatever, and they go for money.
Yeah.
Don't skip out on those too, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, so talking about Raider Roar, man, his first homage cover that he has here is what is his ASM issue number? What is it? 797, I think it is.
Yeah, that's that Mike Mayhew, right?
Yeah, Mike Mayhew. I think it was 300 of these made. I'm not sure or what.
I remember this one.
This. And then you have ASM 238 on the left, right there.
No problem, broski.
All right. So next up you have here is
okay.
It's great.
Okay, we got Deadpool, Merc with the mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's paying homage to the Silence of the Lambs.
You know what? This whole Merc with the mouth, he did a lot of great movie homages.
Yeah,
like a lot of cool ones, man.
Thank you. He did some music covers too. He did Nirvana.
Yeah, they did some cool stuff. Deadpool.
Yeah. So besides Raider Roar, man, who we had Zach G. Zach G shared his. Let me just try to find it real quick. Give me a second, guys.
I like how the community got involved in this too. That's pretty awesome. Great idea, Josh. That was Josh's idea. Really good idea, man.
Give me a second, man. Let me just try to find these. Which one's Zach G's?
Yeah, don't be posting up any bedroom pictures accidentally, bro.
You know what? We'll go in order, man, because I can't seem to find it, man. But right now, man, we have this is Erod's.
Right.
That's
104. So that's the first book I ever bought off a newsstand.
Oh, all right.
Rack. I still have my original copy, and that's an homage too.
Yeah.
Homage to Wild Guess. There you go.
Number 1. Just a new team. Fantastic cover.
Yeah.
6 first appearances on that book. That's 7. That's 7 actually. It's the full team and Magneto.
You know what gets me is the level that Iceman actually is, as far as like a mutant.
Yeah.
Like isn't he like super high level like X-Men?
He's a monster now because he learned how to control everything within him.
Yeah.
You know, they went from he was a low end guy. You just put a little heat on him and he was done. So, they magnified him. You know.
Like he's crazy level X-Men, a mutant. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
Got distracted.
Next up, we have here is.
All right, so that's Wolverine number 27, and everyone should know this because this is a variant or homage cover to a fantastic cover by the legend Jim Steranko.
Yeah, man.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Bam.
Boom.
Sorry.
And we all know Steranko was ahead of his time with his artsy stuff. This stuff changed the way the comic cover game and everything else was being done at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steranko's stuff was crazy, bro. I love it.
And he didn't do a lot, but he did some amazing covers.
For sure.
All right, so let's see, man. We got James, I think. James picked out ASM 252.
Let me guess. Let me guess what it homages.
And no, this is not the Canadian price. Or there you go,
it's not. It's not the Canadian.
And then, straight up AF 15, man. Dope, iconic first appearance of Spider-Man, Peter Parker. You know, so there you go, man. His second cover since he's not here. You know, you can't really talk about it, man. And we got Spawn.
Classic.
This was gonna be mine.
Yeah, he got to it before you, but this is a dope pick, man. McFarlane, man, and this homage is
homaging himself.
Yeah, basically his first work on Batman. Yeah, there you go, bam. What is this? Issue 323, if I'm not mistaken. No, 423, excuse me. Of Batman. So awesome, iconic McFarlane Batman goodness, man. Last book he picked was then this was a good pick too, man. And we got Giant Size.
I forgot about this one. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. He picked this, and obviously homages Journey to Mystery 83. So iconic cover there, man. Good one there. This one here, I think this is Josh's. Bam.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I forgot about this.
What does that homage? I don't know that one.
Yeah, you don't know that one?
Never seen that.
There's also a sketch cover of this.
No, really?
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, I love this book. This is one of those books that it doesn't go for any good amount of money, but it just looks so awesome.
It does.
And like, I don't know. I think I might get these slab just because kind of a guilty pleasure type of slab, not because of the value.
Yeah.
It's a great book. Still a great book.
It is. And next up we have is
what it homages. It homages this one.
Yeah, man. Awesome cover there. Let me just do something real quick. Also McFarlane cover there. Dope cover there. That like I think Doom said it before, man. That's a hard book to get in high grade too, man.
I don't know why. I can't find it out in the wild in a high grade. Every time I find this book out in the wild, it's freaking ticked up.
I
got one coming back from that collection Manny and I bought.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you expecting?
High grade? 9.6, 9.8. Probably 9.6 though.
I've got 2 more going out.
Nice,
every time I find this in someone's collection, it's just like I think it's just one of those covers that people saw it and they had to dig into it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You saw this cover and you're like, dude, I gotta read this book. Ends up being a flop at the end.
All right, next up, man. Josh, this is your pick too?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all know what this homage is, but that whole run you know, of you know, from 220 up through 230. You know, all great homages to all obviously great covers. I actually just picked this up recently for not much money at all. Excellent book though. Fucking dope ass cover.
Yeah, dope, man. And then obviously homages that you already know.
Yeah.
Bam.
But what did he do? He did a Hulk. He did an Obama. He did no, not Obama.
Yeah, he did The Walking Dead.
Yeah. He did Action Comics #1.
He did the Hulk, Immortal Hulk, Giant Size.
Yep.
He did that one. He did a lot of them.
He did Watchmen.
Yeah.
So next up, man, is myself, man, and here I have Bam. Here I got.
I like this.
That's a good call. I like.
Yeah. I got X-Men issue #1. This is the author's name. Zombie variant of the rendition of Abbey Road, the Beatles album, and let me just highlight that right there. Bam. You know what I mean?
Great pick.
So yeah, I really like that that homage there, man. It's pretty dope. He's walking with the zombies, one without his head and shit. It's pretty dope. Yeah. So those are my picks. And next up I have here is New Mutants 87, excuse me. 87. And yes, this homage is something, guys. If you have not noticed, this homage is what is this? Avengers issue #145. All right. And a lot of people think that other covers homage this cover, but this originally comes from this cover. Right?
Like Liefeld's gonna come up with something original. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I just gotta put it out there, you know what I mean? So 145. All right. And then
that's a good one. That's a good one. I like how you work backwards. For most people, they would have not thought that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So real quick, man, my last picks right here. Another Deadpool Merc with the Mouth issue #4 from 2009.
Scarface.
You already know, man. Tony Montana, baby. That's it.
Tony Montana.
That's fantastic.
You know, it's so funny, man. Like I used to work for a hat store. I used to manage a hat store, and right next to us was a store called Kicks, right? And they're like, "Yo, we're getting the Scarface Air Force Ones coming in, bro. You want to order one?" This is back in the day. I'm like, hell yeah, give me a Scarface. I don't know if you ever seen the Air Force One Scarface. It looks like bowling shoes. I bought them. I put them on. They're literally cut down the middle. It's an Air Force One cut down the middle, and it's half black, half white, and they put it together. And the laces were red. It literally looks like bowling shoes. I was just like, I think I wore it twice and put it on eBay. I'm like, screw this. I don't want these shoes, man.
All right, man. So those were my picks, guys. So who are we gonna go with next, man? We're gonna go with the Doom. The Doom. Let's start off with that. Bam.
There you go. Oh yeah. So everybody should know which one this is, but this book is actually highly sought after too. G.I. Joe #1, and it homages the obvious ASM1 from McFarlane. Boom. There you go. So yeah, I really like that G.I. Joe book. Every time I find it, if it's a good price, I always pick it up. And the funny thing is, anytime a book homages ASM1, I swear it actually goes for money. Like almost any book. I think there's a bunch of books out there that do it. And for some reason, they tend to keep their value. I'm not too sure what else I sent you.
You should, there you go. Boom, surprise. Bam.
Oh, yeah.
That's a money book there, too.
Yeah. Again, another money book. I just had to put it out. I think there's a Batgirl that does the same thing as well.
Yes.
The Snake Eyes. Yep. And I think there's a new book that just came out that actually this Prince homage. And so for people that don't know, it actually homages for the people that might not know. You go. Purple Rain. So yeah, another book that I really like. And man, there's when we was gonna do this, I was like, there's too much out there. I don't even know what to do. So I just did these two.
Yeah, the Batgirl's actually the first homage to that. And then the Snake Eyes came afterwards.
Okay, well then, there you go. That Batgirl group, I actually got that book for like $1 back in the day. I didn't even think anything of it. I was like, oh, okay, there, I get it now. Purple Rain.
But just for the cover. You know?
Yeah, it's a sick cover for sure. Sick cover for sure.
All right. Last set of books for you right there is Bam.
Yeah, I had to put this in. Change Into the Truck, Transformers. I forgot what number this is. I had to put this, one of my favorite Transformer covers. And of course, it homages the Obama poster. Hey, this book actually kind of goes for money too. The Change Into a Truck money, Change Into the Truck Transformer. First time I saw it was Seeking in Comics. And yeah, it's not the easiest book to find, but it homages this as well. So I had to pick that one.
Yeah, dope picks, man. Dope picks. Dope, man. So next up we have is Broski, man.
Yeah.
First up here.
So yeah, so I picked up a little bit of series that a lot of people don't know about by what's it, Scout Comics. It's called Stabbity Bunny. Came out about 2 years ago. They did a little bit of their homage or cover swipes, whatever you want to call them. That's Fantastic Four #1, and they did the issue 6 of theirs in the variant cover. So it was like there were like racial variants, or just beat covers that they did on Stabbity Bunny, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's what it is. I kind of put them together so it'd be a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's dope. Thank you, man. Bam.
And then that one, of course, they picked the 340, so I picked that one up with as well because that cover's always swiped with a lot of other different series or runs or variants. Yeah. So that's another Stabbity Bunny. I think that was issue number 3 or 4, I believe. But that was like a variant. That was a store exclusive variant, I believe.
Definitely, man. All right, so next one you have up here, the last book you have set is right here. Bam.
Is that one. That's cool. Start off Batman, and then they actually on the Stabbity Bunny #2 they did a second print that's a gold background, same cover. I have 2 of the second prints because, like I said, I picked them up a while ago. You never know with the second prints, but I do have actually the regular cover as well, which is the issue #2, the B cover. So yeah, so no, that's just basically what I wanted to pick up. If you haven't read Stabbity Bunny, it's a pretty good read. It's something different, and yeah, it's just like I said, I just picked. I wanted to pick a theme towards a run that did it.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna do Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss stuff.
Yeah. No. I didn't want to scare my broski away. You know, I wanted to keep him here. Let's keep the PG rated.
Yeah, no picks, yo. But Zach G also gave me some pictures too, and I'm trying to download that. All right, while we're doing this, so we're gonna go into the next segment. While I do that, man.
Roger Levesque wants to know if we didn't do his favorite homage cover. Everybody knows what Roger collects, right?
Yeah.
It's too common. That's why we didn't do it, Roger. It's too common.
Yeah. Well, we're actually waiting for our Unknown Comic subscription to come in. All 5 of us. So
next week's segment.
Next week's segment. Oh man. Yo, but next segment we want to talk about is what is it? The DC Future State. All right, man. Man. Yes. Broski's going. Yeah. Let me know.
Let me know if I'm blurry or anything, but I shouldn't be blurry.
You're good right now, man. But yeah, obviously, you know, after the DC, what is this? Medals is going on right now. The Dark Knight Medals storyline is gonna move on to, I think it's like January, February. Move on to some new stuff. Bringing new characters into light. So yeah,
they're also aging the older characters too, right?
Agent, yep, yes they are.
Yeah,
yes they are.
Roger Levesque, I'm out.
Yo, Mike, check the private message.
Got you, brother. All right, no doubt, man.
All right, so I'm gonna bounce.
All right, brother.
But I want to thank you guys for having me. This was a blast again. I appreciate you guys having me on here, and let me just try and spit a little knowledge with you guys, learn some shit. You know what? Always good stuff. Great topics. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I'm telling you that right now.
Thank you, Rod.
Thank you for being part of it too, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later, man.
All right, so I'm ready to go whenever you guys are ready.
All right, DC, I'm gonna highlight you, bro.
Just going to share. I'll share it. So DC Future State basically is gonna come out, I believe, in January. Mid-January, it's going to take off after Dark Knight's, was it the Dark Knight's metal storyline?
Yeah, metal.
So I believe that whatever, if you guys ain't reading Dark Knight's Metal, you should try reading it because I believe it's going to lead on to what the next segment is going to do for DC. And DC is actually going to take a pause from a lot of the current run issues that they're doing. You could tell right now that they've stopped a few minor issues or series actually. So this is going to take a pause for at least a 2 months, 2 month and a half. When I was doing the research, first one right here. This is the next Batman. So obviously something happens with Batman, the main Batman, and this takes, I don't know who this Batman's going to be, but it's going to be somebody else going to take a story towards them. So and these stories, I believe, are going to be, some of them are going to be 4-parters, some of them are going to be 2-parters, and some of them are going to be 1-shots. So this is the Batman. So this is Batman, and then so this is actually they're showing right now the first two issues of him that they have released so far, the future state. And then you got the Dark Detective. So basically, sometimes with Batman, he becomes Dark Detective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is issue 1. What?
So he's not going to be Batman no more. He's stepping down, and he's
correct.
He's going to be the Dark Detective on this one. And I had a little guess who's going to be Batman. I just thrown it out there. I'm not sure. Who knows? I think it's going to be one of Lucius Fox's sons. But you never know. It could be somebody else.
Yeah, you said you've been reading Batman in current. I have been really behind on it, but somebody who's been reading Batman like yourself and Marky, I believe, you guys are both reading it, so you guys probably know more about what's going on with Batman.
I'll tell you this: the issue that isn't out yet, 101, which I do have, it's definitely setting this up. Big time.
Okay, so
yeah,
that's another
pick up 101. Pick up 101.
Josh, appreciate that, broski. And then this one's the second issue. So this one is we're featuring. So this is the second issue of the Dark Knight Taylor. So a lot of these are going to be a 4-parters, like I said, but they're just showing it. This is Batman and Superman. I think this is going to be a 2-parter, if I believe. Yeah. This is going to be a 2-parter. And then Catwoman, I think Catwoman is going to be either a 2-part or a 1-shot. I'm not really sure because I was trying to dig in to see what parts, but I only see 1-shots on these. But these are just little tie-ins towards the new story of what they're doing for Future State. And there's a Harley Quinn. I think this is a 1-part or 2, but they're throwing these in just to tie in. Nightwing is going to be, I think, a 4-parter. Or 1-shot as well. So a lot of these, I really didn't pay attention to if they're gonna be a 1-shot or not. Just a few of them. Robin Eternal. I think this one's gonna be a 1-shot as well. That I was looking at. And then we got Superman and Metropolis. So Superman, what's gonna happen with Superman is the actual Superman's there. Something goes up where they don't want Superman as their Superman in Earth. So he leaves, and his son Jonathan becomes Superman. He's the next Superman that's coming up. So Jonathan. So if you have his first appearance as Batman, which is Superman, sorry about that, is the Superman Sons. I think issue number was it 12? That's a key book to have, or 6? Actually, 6. Superman 6.
Isn't it Convergence and Convergence too? I think it's like as a baby.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's him. And then Superman Worlds of War. That's going to be kind of a story of where he's at now in the situation that you can tell. It's almost like Planet Hulk, basically almost like Planet Hulk, where he's at a different area. So that's going to be a pretty dope story. I think that these ones are going to be probably keys later down the line. So Wonder Woman, this is Wonder Woman after the situation of Dark Knight's Metal and her partake of she's basically the last one alive of the whole situation that's going on. So this one's going to be, I believe, a 2-parter. And then Superman was it Carousel? Superman's, I believe, cousin. Superwoman. Sorry about that. Superman's Superwoman. So I think they're gonna be there. And then the Legion of Superheroes. I believe this is a 1-shot. So all these, and then Superman, Wonder Woman. This Wonder Woman is a different Wonder Woman. So this Wonder Woman is gonna be Yara Flor. Yara Flor is a Brazilian Wonder Woman, and her story is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be. Wonder Woman was trying to be a human. She's a human trying to become an Amazon. So it's a little different story towards her story of when she comes out. And then this one, Superman versus Imperious Lex, is going to be a 3-parter series. 3-parter. I know, and then this is the Wonder Woman I'm talking about. It's a two-parter, future state Wonder Woman. I think this might be a key book to have in the future, but this is the new age Wonder Woman. So
is she out now? Is she out now? Like, is there any book with her now?
I know, to be honest, I don't think so. I think this is for taking.
I think people are specking on what is it? Wonder Woman Annual 4 that's going on the current run. I think.
Okay, that's good to know.
Because you said John Kent will take over the Superman role, right?
Yeah.
So there's all these people that's taking over these roles. Are all these characters brand new, or are these people that exist now? We can pick up their first appearance because is this like a spin-off to, like, you know how Marvel does a characters 2020, like Doom 2020 or Spider-Man 20 or 2000?
No, these stories are gonna create what's gonna happen in the DC universe. So this story is gonna tie into the DC universe. From what I was doing my research, it's gonna be something that's gonna take upon. That's why I think that they're doing a pause on the issue runs. I don't know which ones exactly, but pretty much it seemed like it was all of them, to throw this story in towards the issues that are going to come later in the line.
Yeah.
Okay. So these characters don't exist now besides John Kent.
They might, to be honest.
And the new Batman. I think they really do. I think they do exist, but I think some of them are going to be taking parts of this storyline. What is it? Death Metal, what's going on, and it's going to lead on to this basically.
Yeah, okay. So this basically go on to they do exist, but they're not really something crazy. Maybe on the next week segment, I'll put on who they actually are and break them down to who actually is. That'll be a topic to go forth and do my own research for you guys in the show. So and I'll throw something like this to showcase where they're from in issues as well.
Yeah, that'll be sick. If we can find out some of these first appearances.
Yeah, so I'll do next week. Next week's show, I'll put a little bit of something together like this, and then the Green Lantern. You know the situation with the Simon Baz. He might end up being the next Green Lantern along with Jessica Cruz. So that looks
Isn't this John Stewart though? I thought this was John Stewart.
Is this John Stewart?
Yeah.
From my understanding, this guy right here is John Stewart.
So I'm wrong. So that's my fault.
Wait, is it?
that's from what I got. So if anybody knows, please correct me. But from what I did a little bit of what Gomez was doing. I was kind of just blasting through everything, and I swear what the big thing that made a big deal out of was that new Wonder Woman. They made a huge thing. When you look at some of the forums and stuff, they made a huge thing out of a brand new Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
but I know when they showed this, they were talking about that this is
Jonathan Stewart.
John Stewart. But please let me know if any.
Yeah.
So
Aquawoman.
Aquawoman. It's Aquawoman stuff. Okay. Well, yeah. If you got something you can put together, that would be sick, bro.
Yeah. No, I'll put something together. And then Suicide Squad. I don't really know much about this one. I think this is a one shot as well. And Aquaman, I need to learn more about these ones. I didn't really dig deep into these ones. I'm just showcase of what's coming out, and these are going to come out between January and March. So 3 months. These are all going to come out. The Flash. This one, like I said, I got to dig more deep into. Just giving you guys a little rough things.
Yeah, showing you the covers coming out.
Yeah, Teen Titans. This is another one that's coming out. I know that they're finishing off Teen Titans pretty soon. I think this month is the last one coming out.
I like that cover. Look at that, man. Hold on, go back, man. It looked like how the Titans Tower. You see how Titans Tower fell down, broke and stuff, and you got Nightwing holding Deathstroke's mask. Then you got Crush on that cover. It's a dope cover, man. So good to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Wait. So Crush. Oh shit. Yo, that's a spec right there, all in itself, right there. Yo.
Oh yeah, man. You already know, man.
Perseverance of Crush. I mean, whether she's big, she's gonna get bigger. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And then there's Shazam. Shazam, I think, is gonna be a mini or one shot, so it'll be a quick like one or two issues. And then this one, I was a little dumbfounded because I thought it was gonna be a series run or like but it's only gonna be a one shot. And I'm hoping, and they're not. If you notice in DC, they do a lot of Swamp Thing one shots and DC 48-page special. You know, they do a lot of those on Swamp Thing, so those are pretty nice to read. I read a couple of them, and then this is the whole crew that you could tell. You see Batman, Superman from now, Superman his son, and then the new Batman. You got one of them there. So that's
Superman. That Superman right there is that Kingdom Come Superman, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
on the left.
Yeah, it's good. That's Superman of now time. That's escalated away from Earth. So he had to go. That's why he's going to like a planet Hulk, where he's away from Earth because they kind of like banned him from Earth from what's going on the Dark Knight's Metal.
Okay,
so you have to kind of read it. So it's a little information, but that's basically what I have for right now. I'll dig more into this segment deeper next week, and dig more onto that information what to look for. Yeah,
sweet man, sweet. Dope, man. Awesome. So yeah, man, real quick, man. I downloaded the images for Zach G, man, for his homages, and I want to show them, man. Here we have a nice little ASM there, man.
Oh, New Mutants
number 1, and there you go, New Mutants 98. All right, dope one there, man. Direct edition though, man. All right, not Mark Jewelers.
No Mark Jewelers.
And then we have this is a nice one, man. I think it's Absolute Carnage, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, that's Web of Venom. There you go, Web of Venom, and obviously the first appearance of Venom on cover 316. All right, and then cover cameo. And then we have Batman 227, man. And this was one of my picks, but I give it a Zach, and he did this one, and this one homages Detective Comics 31. There you go, bam. All right.
Thank you for not picking Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, right. I remember that one.
Yeah. So
those Darkwing Ducks, both though.
Yeah, man. They dope. They dope, man. But those are our homages, man, of the week, man. Next week, you know what, man? We're gonna go with Venom because Venom was supposed to be this week, but we switched it up, so we're gonna do Venom next week. All right.
That's a lot.
Whatever. Don't matter. It don't even have to be Spider-Man. It could be any title. Whatever. Don't matter.
Right? Is it Venom the character or Venomized or?
It could be. You know what? Venom. It could be anything. Venom. Venomized. Venom. It could be Agent Venom. No, Venom though.
Just Venom, not a Carnage or like I know we're talking about like different types.
Yes. All right, guys. So that's gonna be our pick for next week.
And then we're gonna have anybody from the panel want to choose too as well, or we're gonna.
You know what? You want to pick somebody? Go ahead, pick somebody, broski.
No, I don't. Let's go with. I'll probably pick Johnny Dakota and David Seeking Near Mint. Let's just use those two guys. Next week, hit me up on IG. Gomez Comic Clip, and I'll give them to Joker once you guys send me those. I'll take.
Just send us. Yeah, instead of 3, just do 2 pictures, guys.
Yeah, two. Yeah, that's what we do. 2 of each. Yeah.
2 of each. But for us, we're gonna do 3. We're gonna keep it with 3 for us.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, man. That's for next week. And anybody got? Let's do show and tell, man. You know what, man? Yeah, let's do some show and tell. I don't have anything to show. Besides this, let me do this real quick, man. I'll do show and tell first. If you want just to get out the way? But I got one book.
Okay. Highlight that bad boy.
Hey,
like I said, I got some show and tell right now.
Only book I have here. You know what? Yeah, only book I have here is right here. Bam, Gore Shriek.
Oh yes, that's
issue number 1. Just a dope zombie cover there, man. And if you don't know, this book is the first artwork of Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo does artwork in this one. It's not titled The Story. It's a few stories in this book, but the story that he does is not titled and it doesn't have any words or anything. So this is something big. I'm a big Batman guy. I like Capullo when he does Batman. So this is good for your for your PC. All right. So that's all I have, man. I'm gonna put up broski.
Okay. So you know what? I'm kind of gonna showcase my brother's artwork because last week is blurry. Am I blurry right now, or am I good?
No, you're good, man. You're good.
So this is my brother's art feast. It's just stuff that he does. He came on our show a couple times. I'm hoping to have him again on our show once we get cleared. And he's doing a lot of other stuff. So once he gets cleared on the schedule, I'm gonna have him on and talk more about his stuff again. But I had to show this again because last time I was blurry to shit. Let's see. One book I am reading, and I'm reading is Jughead, The Hunger. If you read quick side, if you're reading issue 1 and thinking issue 1's the actual first issue, try to get the one shot first, because
I need the one shot then. Yeah,
that predates Jughead the horror. Yeah, because this predates it. So this one comes out a little bit sooner than that. So I did not know. I was digging through that, and I was like, they're trying to give me a recap. So I got the one shot first, thinking it was different. But yeah, I read issue number 1, and issue number 1 it's like, if you like horror books, it's a good read, man. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
It's a good read. So it's good to know that I need to pick up another book. Good.
And then I got this one recently for like $250 at my LCS. This one is the Philadelphia Wizard Con Walking Dead. Yeah. So this is another issue 1 that I never saw in the wild, that I actually like to have in the PC. And then I picked this one up for I think $350. And this one is I showed last time. It's the first time actually I read it. It was Steve Rogers gives actually Deadpool his first Avengers card. So he actually being old, and he's with Rogue. Rogue's like in a hospital.
He's an official member. He becomes official member. This becomes official member of Avengers. Yeah, that's so dope, man.
What was that, dude? You're muted, my G.
I just was telling everybody watching, just put that together. What Gomez just said. Right?
Yeah, because he was going crazy right there. Yeah.
Just think about it, what he just said, and then the movies and what possibly could happen. I'm just saying, just think about it.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Doom. And I picked up this one. I did this one this is Action issue 4. It is a page, but it's a smaller page. I had to get this for the PC. I did not pick up the Peach Momoko covers, but I did pick up some Arthur Sedan. Daimei. I really like this stuff. It's a 5-parter, so this is something different. And then I picked this one up. I don't know if a lot of people pick up this anymore, but I've been trying to reread this. But Donny Cates, this is Redneck. I'm on issue 25, I believe, but I'm a little bit behind. But they came out recently with 28, and a lot of people picked this one up for the PC. Yeah. And then because it's horror, I did pick up this one. This one was a $10 book, but I couldn't pass it up. It's just a dope ass cover, and like the Joker said earlier about horror, I'm a big horror fan when it comes to reading. I like to read about weird ass shit and enjoy it. But that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, wait. And then I got my shit from Unknown Comics.
Yo, you really trying to get yourself kicked out of the Canadian, huh?
That's right. As long as I'm still East meets West, I'm happy. Next.
Oh man, yo, so dope, man. Let's bring Doom up, because Josh got the bangers for last.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So yesterday I went a little bit of hunting. I got these 2 stack of books right here.
Oh, G.
And I got $2 a piece. Adam Hughes, J. Scott Campbell, 1 in 25, new 52 variants. I'm just gonna highlight. So I got all of these for $2 a piece. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one that was real stoked to find.
He looked like he froze. There you go.
Did I freeze?
There you go.
There you go.
You're good now. You're good now. Yeah.
So found this $2 Transformer. I've been looking for this. It's not expensive. I just been wanting to find it. Transformers Terminator.
That's sick.
Yeah. Found this $2. Tomb Raider 33.
Shout out to Seeking Image. Right.
Yep. Found Tomb Raiders 45. These 2 books go for about. These 2 books are about $50. Yeah, these are about $40-$50 books. Yes. So to find them for $2 a piece, really stoked. And I even found this for $2.
Damn, man.
14. Yeah.
That's
I mean, it's not super valuable because of 266, but super stoked to find it for $2, bro.
No, it's not the book, but it's a book.
It's a book. Yeah. You know what? I mean, I think it should be the book, but I understand the cover on 266 is better. So I'll put a haul out maybe in a week or so. But definitely got those. Really stoked.
Nice, man. Can't wait for that, man. Awesome, man. Always enjoying the whole videos, man. So next up, man, we got my man Josh, man. Josh is gonna do a little show and tell right now himself.
Sure.
I don't even know it's called show and tell, man. It's flexing. It's straight up flexing, bro.
Nah, it's beautiful right now. We're gonna see some nice books right now. Hold on, let me just
show
highlight you in there. Bam.
All right, so I'll go quick on some of these since I showed some of these yesterday on Spine Ticks, but new DC books for this upcoming week.
Yes, the Robin King.
Have you read it?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Robin King, the 1 in 25.
Yeah.
That's so sick, bro.
Yeah, that is sick.
I love that cover.
You've got Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn, and the variant, and then the sketch cover variant.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I like the White Knight.
Yeah, Sean Murphy killed him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
The first one was good.
This isn't Sean Murphy though. He's a part of it, but he's not the main writer.
Oh, he's not the main writer on that one?
Does he still do the art though? He does the art, right? Yeah.
Yes, still doing the art. Yes.
Okay.
So then you've got Batman 101, and this is a good story. Like I said, this is reading up to what Gomez was talking about before.
Nice.
That's the variant cover.
Matina.
Yeah, I gotta pick those up.
Say what you say about Matina. That's a dope ass Matina cover though.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then obviously they're staying with the same 1 in 25s.
Yeah, buddy.
Character design.
Those things been killing it, man.
Yeah, I like those, man. Yeah.
Those things been killing it.
ASM 50. That's the 1 in 25.
That's a dope one.
Green Goblin cover.
Also a good read.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I heard it was.
I got another one of those. The 1 in 10 for Venom 9. First Dylan. And then
Nice.
Peanut gave me these books as AOKs. So really dope of him to send me these. Venom 9.
Damn. Speaking of second.
Yeah.
Right. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. That's the 1 in 10.
That's dope. When I have the
Daredevil. This is the 1 in 25. Daredevil 1. Daredevil 1, the 1 in 10.
Yeah,
Lotto.
Uncle Roman sent me this as an AOK. So that's
badass
number 2.
Yeah. That was dope, Roman.
Okay.
How's Daredevil reads these days? Has anybody read that?
I heard it's a great read.
Yeah, I haven't read it, but I heard it's great.
Yeah.
And then again, I showed these on Spine Ticks last night too. I'll go through these real quick, and then I'll move on to the newer stuff. Some slabs that came back. Batman Beyond. This is the third print, very rare third print, 9.4.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
No. Change his mind.
Yeah, right.
It's Fantastic 448. I showed that last week.
Yes.
Venom 27, 1 in 100.
Nah, to get a 9.8 on that.
This is Nick's book, even though I have this. That's Thor 5, the 1 in 50, First Black Winter.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, stay tuned, all right? Because what he's just showing you is just an appetizer, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's just a tease over here.
That's Nick's book too. That's First Winter Soldier.
Nice, man.
Yeah, this is nothing.
Another one of these that I got. I thought this might come back a little higher, but definitely not a 9.8 again.
How many copies that you got?
3, but I had 5.
All right, cool. There you go.
And then there's just 3 of the thank you variants. The punch sketch.
Just 3.
I still think that's the book.
I think so too. I agree with you.
I still think
it's a book, but I don't think.
No, I think that's
the book.
All right, so these are going out for grading, especially because of how valuable these are getting. And I think I'm going to send the whole series. I haven't decided on it yet. Batman.
Oh yeah,
#1.
Shit, kid. All right.
9.8. All right.
He's burping out legend right there.
Let's get rolling here.
All right, you guys ready for the main course?
Yes, claim on that.
Yo, yes. Damn. Okay. Congrats on that.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you know, there's another book with a poster of him in the back, right?
Yes, it is.
That's the last title of Journey into Mystery there.
Yep. These are nice Thor copies. Really nice.
They look good. The colors look amazing.
Yeah, they pop.
Yeah.
Pluto.
So I'll go quick on these. I mean, these aren't like big keys, but you know, second appearance of him, really, really high grade copy.
That's badass.
Nice, man.
Also, really, really
That's
nice.
fast Galactus covers. That's dope.
And really, really nice copy.
Yeah.
We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move to where you stay. We gotta move to where you stay.
All the shit's gone, man.
Yeah.
He got
basically.
90% of it.
By the time you get to
one more stack until the big one.
You still serving us appetizers? These are still
Sandman
appetizers.
19. This is the error copy of Sandman 19.
Hey,
I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Guy says you're his hero.
Yeah. You're his hero. I'm just his broski.
So, not that these are big books, but I picked them up, you know, just in case, you know, just Aranya.
You might as well, man. That's a smart pickup. That's very smart.
And then number 10.
Yeah.
First price, Vampire by Night.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, look what Ritside said, Josh. He said, I feel like Josh has a freaking time machine and just buys them off the rack. The colors are too nice in the books.
Yep.
First Illuminati.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Really nice copies. Luke Cage number 2.
Oh, shit.
5.
Those look real nice, man.
Yeah, they are. 6, 7, 8. That's it for that.
I love how what he's showing isn't even like anything yet. Like,
so
you guys are watching. Stay tuned. Seriously, stay tuned. He's
I got
some good stuff, but it's not.
Yeah, these I got at the store today. I found 10 of these today. I've actually never had this book. Not that it's a big book. I don't even think I've ever seen it in person, but I found 10 of these today.
Okay.
And one of them is this, or a couple of them were collector sets.
Yeah, sweet, man.
That's better than the Turok book.
And,
oh yeah, fucking James with his Turok.
Slightly better than the Turok.
Fucking piece of shit.
So I got the variant for first full with Jessica Cruz as Green Lantern. I have the first print and the second print of this, so nice.
I'm just reading that one.
And nice, man.
This, the first appearance.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And then
Are you gonna feed it? You gonna feed us or what, man? You just giving us
here we go. The last two. Now these two books are not mine. They are not my books. They are one of the guys that I work with. And these are really nice books. And one day I'm going to hopefully bring the whole run of these on, because I think it's really something that, you know, you don't get to see obviously that often, or most people don't. And I think, you know, they need to be shown. So you've got Captain America 46, Golden Age. Now the bag isn't the best bag, but it's a really it's a nice copy for it being, you know, from the 40s.
All right. What are you guessing the grade on that is, man?
I would say it's probably in the somewhere between a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
I was
Till Russ. Just let everybody know these are not JCPenney reprints. These are not Whitman reprints. These are the actual. These are the actual books, bro. These are the actual books.
This one I will show you, and then I'll take it out of the bag just to show you just how nice it is. But you got Captain America number 2.
Oh, fuck.
So another dope second appearance to pick up.
Yeah.
something to look out for. Something to look out for in your flea markets and
hang on. I will take this out and show you guys.
Yo.
I was showing these guys earlier. It is a it's a nice
I'm surprised you didn't put it in a new bag since the time you showed us the first time.
I actually don't have any Golden Age bags.
Golden Age bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's right, Johnny Dakota. He got his jaw drop, bro. My man Johnny Dakota. He was Sparks Comics.
Hang on.
Yeah, man. Captain America #2, Golden Age.
So
look at the red on that.
Yo,
Guy Forge. Damn.
so Erod was just mentioning that the last 7.0 on this book sold for what, 25?
Yeah, I think like 25K. Yeah,
25K. And then Josh is saying this book might be a higher graded book. Might be. I'm not really sure.
7.80.
But the last 7.0 sold for like 25,000 on that book.
So you can say about like a 40,000 grand book, man, right there.
How's the back look, Josh? Oh, that's clean. That is clean.
Is that when they used to sell kids guns all the time? Yeah.
Yeah. But
damn, bro.
it is a it's nice. Like just the weight of this is really nice. It's so nice.
Hey Josh, did I tell you I found an X-Men Annual 14?
Fucking Josh, get a Marty McFly, man. Shit.
Did I mention
yeah, I think I got one of those. I got a double cover one of these in the other room.
Hey Josh, go home, man. Go home.
Yo, Josh, my man Bulldog said, yo, that bad boy was around during the first U.S. pandemic.
That's true, hilarious.
So anyway, so he's got, and he will let me show him one day. One day soon, I'll bring him on East Meets West, and we can take a look at the whole run because he's got the entire Golden Age run.
I'm assuming he has other books too. I'm assuming he has other stuff. It would be nice.
What's up, Mike?
It'd be sick.
Oh yeah. Josh, you're gonna sleep with that book tonight, Guy Forge. Yeah, awesome. Man. Awesome.
No, you know what the thing is, like, and this might sound like, I don't know.
What's up?
Kind of stuck up, but like when you're around so many books, don't get me wrong, like it's awesome holding this book. It is.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like after you've held it for a minute, I don't want to say it becomes just another book because obviously that's not true. But
you move on to the next one. You move on.
Yeah.
Hey no, I know exactly what Josh is talking about. So I remember the time I bought my AF-15, and man, I had to move money around. I had to figure stuff out. I had to make sure that the buyer was legit. And then when I got my AF-15 in, it was like, I don't know, it was deflated. It's
like, okay, now what?
It was like, what? What now?
I felt like the hunt was more
rewarding
intense
than the end goal. Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember holding it and I was all like, like I don't know, it's such a weird feeling. Like the hunt was just so much more exciting, and moving the money around and making things happen was so much more exciting than actually like having it. It's kind of deflating actually.
No, that's why I think us as hunters and we hunt for that book. That's why a lot of times I see wall books, but they don't excite me as what I find in the bins. Like, I can see what book I can probably haggle, make money. I get it. I'm like, okay, I got it. But I feel more rewarding when you find that book. When I went to half price books and found those Star Wars books for like nothing, and you found those, you dug into the box and you found those $2 books that are worth 20 times as much as you got them. That more gets you more exciting because you found it, knowing your knowledge, collecting those books and finding those in the bins where you think they don't know nothing about, but you do. So I think you're right on that point when it comes to collecting.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I think it's just the hunt is so much more exhilarating.
Yeah.
Then once you get it, it's like on to the next, I guess.
He's
Plus,
jaded.
it's not even my book, so I mean,
it could be that.
I mean, obviously, I will take care of it as if it was my book.
I mean, sometimes I don't know. When I got my FF48, and it's a 3.0, mind you, it's not a high grade.
Still yet?
Yo, I was stoked for like days, weeks. I'm still stoked. I got that shit, yo. I'm happy. So I guess it's like certain books that you have, you know what I mean, that you feel like, you know. And
dude,
other books
I was stoked for like, I don't know, like 3 days after I got this, and now it's like, on to the next one. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, and it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, hey, look, don't get me wrong. It's not like I saw it in the mail and I was all like, okay, blah. I mean, I was good for a week, but you know what I mean? If you have a big boy book, you know, I think if you have any book with a comma in the price and you're just kind of like, I think you give yourself about a week and then now what, you know, like, I don't know, but I what I'm saying is I know what Josh is saying.
Yeah,
I totally.
No,
totally
I no. There's certain books that I feel the same way too about, but it's just like I don't know. Since I guess Silver Surfer's my character, I like it was one of my favorite characters. I think I feel stoked about FF1. I feel stoked about FF5 because Dr. Doom is one of my favorite characters. Batman #1, I wish. You know, that's first Joker. So it's certain books, I guess. But if it was like AF15 #1, that's not really my favorite character, Spider-Man. But I'll be like, oh shit, and I probably feel like you do. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, you know what though? You know, that's funny. So you know, when I first started getting a hobby and I wanted to buy the bigger books, I remember I didn't actually want an X-Men #1, but I really wanted a giant size X-Men because those were the X-Men group that like I kind of knew more, and I kind of had more of a connection versus the original. Yeah. Versus, no, exactly. You had the Colossus and Wolverine, and that was a group I connected with more on like the cartoon level and all of that. So when I wanted to buy, like, decide between the X-Men 1 and giant size, I was like, you know what? I actually want the giant size more than I actually want the X-Men 1.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does, man. Yo, real quick, Josh, man. Big said he stepped away real quick. If you could show those 2 books again, man.
Is he joking or is he serious?
Nah, I think he's serious.
Oh, okay.
Are you serious, Biggs? Waiting.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he was though.
Let me just highlight you, brother. Hold on, real quick. Go ahead.
There we go.
Here, hang on. I'll take it out again.
But real quick, while he's doing that, I had that same situation with 655 1 and 10. I've been wanting that one for a while, and I had buyer's remorse of buying it this much price. That price I was hunting for 2 years for that book, and finally, when the pandemic hit, I was able to buy it at a certain price that I was happy with, and that's still one of those books that I was on the hunt to get for a while. And yeah, I'm happy to have that one. And that way that you guys say I'm a big Batman fan too as well. So having that 1 in 10 Kubert was one of those.
Damian Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Biggs. The first one is Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Oh shit! First Vegeta.
Yeah. So don't mind the bag. It looks worse in this bag, but Captain America 46.
Yeah, he grades it about like a 4 or 5, like 4 to 5.
Yeah, somewhere in between a 4 or 5.
Still yet, man.
Captain America 2.
Jesus. 2. A Hitler cover.
Really, really nice copy.
Yeah.
Really, really nice copy.
You got a little young boy being tied up. That's kind of
Biggs. At Captain America 2, he's grading it average around like a 8, maybe.
That's crazy.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
What year did you say that was?
No, I think it's 1940. 41.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shit, man.
I would say maybe in the next couple of weeks. I've been talking to him about this for a while, not to reiterate it again, but I'll pull all his Captain America books, and maybe one show we'll just do the whole thing. And you know, I was even talking to him. I'm like, maybe you should come on the show, and because you can explain the history of these books better than I could.
Yeah, but dope.
That would be sick, bro.
So,
yeah, no problem, Glenn. No doubt, man. Great books to look at, man. Definitely worth watching them again, yo. That shit is just dope, man. Nice, Josh. There you go, Big. See, yeah, man. So, yeah. All right, so man, let's go through these FOCs real quick, man. You know what I mean? So let me go through this indies, man. We got Spawn issue number, what is it? 308, second printing, man. All right. What else we got? We got the Gunslinger 309, third printing, man. Look like they're going back to the red Spawn there, man.
That one might be one to get because not a lot of people are in order the third prints because a lot of people got stuck with their second prints.
Yeah. So far I got the first, second, so I might as well go with the third. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did too myself.
And they got the There you go, man. The Jago. I call this the Jago variant. If y'all know Killer Instinct, y'all know Jago. This is the Jago variant of Spawn 310 second printing. All right, guys.
They're just milking us, aren't they? They're just.
Oh yeah.
They're just milking.
So we got TMNT ongoing, man. This is a 111 cover A. I don't think I got cover B. I don't have cover B, man. So then we got let's see. So we got some Marvel stuff here, man. We got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 52. And if what Josh's been saying, man, it's been a good read since 49. Yeah. So yeah, man. It's definitely
it's been a good read since I want to say it's 46 or 47. Whenever Sin Eater came back, as soon as they did away with all that boomerang dumb bullshit.
Yeah, like issue 46 or 44.
Yeah,
something like
the story's gotten much darker.
Yeah, so there you go, man. Let me see what else we have here. We have Amazing Spider. This one is dope. I might get this one, man. The Chichetto cover. I like the Chichetto.
Yeah,
there's other variants, but I didn't want to get too deep, too deep into the, the covers and stuff like that, man. So next up we have here is Excalibur issue number 14 variant that we have here.
That's actually a Forge tie-in. So
yeah, that's the reason I put him on here. A lot of people are liking this X of Swords. Now, is it X of Swords or is it 10 of Swords? I've heard it pronounced both ways.
I mean, from what I've heard that they say in the Drunken Chat, son, I think it's X of Swords because they talk about it a lot on there. So let me see what else we have here. And part of that storyline, this is the variant. No, this is the A cover, and this is the variant.
Yeah, and the thing with Spider-Man 2 is it's 52, but it's also 52 LR. For I think it's Last Rites.
Oh, I see last. This is last. Okay. All right, so there you go, man. All right, so after that, man, after Excalibur, we have Iron Man, dope ass Alex Ross cover, and yeah, man,
that's pretty dope. I like that.
Digging it. I mean, is anybody collecting Iron Man? So I'm guessing this is gonna be low print run because nobody's really reading Iron Man, right?
Well, they just started the series up again, so. I don't know. Yeah. It'll probably die off like all Iron Man does.
Yeah. They rebooted it a few times now.
Yeah. So we got the Magnificent Miss Marvel issue number 16. This is
her books are going crazy right now. Bro.
Yeah.
All these new, and I'm specking on these new champion characters, the champion team or whatever. Yo, collect those covers, man, because I think them shit is gonna be worth it later on down the road, long term. You know what I mean? All right, so we got the Marauders.
Who did this?
This cover here says it in the bottom. But this is part of the X of Swords storyline, man. So into that, man. The X-Men stuff. Pick that up.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So you got that's cover. I'm assuming that's cover A and that's cover B. I'm digging the variant. The variant looks nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that what that right there, shit. That shit you might see that shit in Drunken Chat, son. Right there, man. Yeah, definitely, man. And then what we got here? We got Darth Vader right there. Oh shit, okay.
Did you do the variant for this? The variant of this is so dope.
This is the variant, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go, man. The Empire Strikes Back variant. So a nice little clip there. Let me see what else we have after that. This one here, I don't know, it has no picture, but it was on the list. Strange Academy,
that's
second printing. So
yeah, I put that one on the list.
There you go, man. But we have Strange Academy issue number 5. There you go.
It's the A cover.
This has been fun. Strange Academy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Taskmaster.
Okay. Speaking of homages.
Yeah, right. Just
so there you go. Taskmaster issue number 1. Right, dope cover there, man.
There you go. Right. Cover homage.
Nice cover. I like this one, man. But this is the second printing of issue number 6. First appearance of Solemn variant. Oh, second printing variant. Right. And then we have issue number 7. The Russell Dodderman cover there, man, of the Phoenix variant. And they've been doing these Phoenix covers, man, off and on there. So it's pretty dope. What else we have here? We have Wolverine 7. This is another variant that we have here. I like this.
That looks like a horrible cup of tea, man. That doesn't
or coffee, right?
That doesn't look good at all. Don't drink that.
No, this is the A cover, I'm assuming, because it doesn't have a variant, nothing next to it. I like the blue on this, man. It's pretty dope. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And the last cover we have here, man, looks like it's a second printing of issue number X-Force, issue number 13. Another part, it ties in with the first appearance of Solemn again. Because I think Wolverine 6 is the first appearance. This is the second or the first full whatever. Just pick it up if you're into those Solemn things.
It's the second full cameo.
There you go. I missed on this one, but I do have the Wolverine 6. The Wolverine
second
6.
full. Is that him on the cover though?
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Second full cameo, first cover.
First cameo.
So yeah, man. So that's it, man. That's our FOC. That's Josh's FOC of the list of the week, man. And appreciate that, Josh. Pretty dope. You know what I mean? I gotta hit you up later on, man. See what I need to pick up for that week. So yeah, man. We did some homages. We showed off some variants. What to look out for, man. We spoke about second printing, third printings. We talked about some little, whatever. What E-Rod spoke about his show today. My man right here shows second appearance in Captain America. So you know what I mean? Awesome show, man. Let's say our goodbyes, man. Josh, say our goodbyes, man. Start with you.
Goodbye. Everyone have a good week. What's going on this week?
Yeah, what's coming out this week that everybody be looking out for?
Yeah,
Batman 101?
Well, yeah, Batman 101. Yeah. Robin King. Not that it's a big book, but that 1 in 25 is a dope cover.
That is a dope cover.
What else is coming out? Is Venom? I think Venom comes out this week. I could be wrong on that though.
Yes, it does. No, they do, and I need to talk to you about that because it's a cover that I want from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Second cover. That's it. That's all I think that's coming out this week. So yeah, Doom, on you.
No, man, just thanks for having me here. Yeah, it was a fun show. Always fun. Hopefully somebody learned something.
Yeah.
I think we already got one person that said they actually found something they didn't know they had in their collection. So it was nice going through that. And yeah, thanks for showing us a fucking $50,000 book, Josh. That was awesome.
yeah. That was fun.
Spider, man. Broski.
Yeah, there you go, Broski. On you.
Yep. No, just look out. I'm probably gonna put a haul video out probably on Wednesday. Probably do something with the haul video because I have a lot of shit to show. I'll probably make it as quick and easy as possible. Like I said, check me tomorrow with the Big Canadian with Roger Levesque. I'll be on his show tomorrow. I believe it was at 6 p.m. Eastern or something like that, time frame. So just check that out right before Monday Night Football, or they have a doubleheader tomorrow. So yeah, just can't wait to do that and see what his shows and topics is, and hopefully you guys in the panel who are watching this or rewatching it could chime in if you get a chance. And that's it. Thank you for everybody in the panel watching. Everyone, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Real quick, let me just go back before I go, man. And they made some points here in the chat there, man. There's issue 52 and 52 LR and ASMs, man. The LR, I'm assuming, is Last Remains. All right. So there you go, man.
Last Remains or is it Last Rites?
Well, we'll see, man. But look, it's 10 of Swords. Azarus Tiger, there you go. For correcting us, man. All right, no doubt, man. Extra numeral, yeah.
What is Last Remains anyway? What is that? Or Last Rites?
That has to do with the Spider-Man storyline. Yeah.
All right.
Let me see. So yeah, great show. Let me see. Travis said great show there. Peter Parker. Yeah, man. My man, look, Johnny Dakota. Yeah, there you go. He learned something. There you go. Appreciate that, guys, man, and I appreciate that Peanut dope show. Man. So yeah, man. You already know New York Warriors is gonna be on tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Tune in for that, man. Home of the New York Warriors. All the homies channels are in the description. Sub them up. You know what I'm saying? Sub up everybody, man. Sub up Josh. Sub up Broski. Broski's almost at 700. Sub up Broski. The Doom. Sub up Doom. You already know. Doom is already out there, man, and doing his thing with his whole videos. And yeah, man. And then Tuesday, man, auction is gonna be Tuesday night auction with the Warriors on this week. I know they were gonna stop doing it every now and then, but they're gonna have one this week on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Friday? I think it's Friday. Excuse me. Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, you're right. It's Friday. Friday at 9 p.m. Thank you, broski. So yeah, man. 9 p.m. Tune in for that, man. I'll be there. Hopefully, I'll see you there. And man, Wednesday night, I don't know what's going on Wednesday night. The Crank Canadian already know Monday, Chop Ups Thursday. Everybody's doing their own thing, man. And the Spine Ticks again, man. Shout out to you guys, man. We gotta have them over here. We gotta bring them over here. We'll host them. And I'm working on something. I'm gonna holler at Doom after this to see if we could get a guest next week. But besides that, man, until next time, guys, peace.
Boy.
Later.
Shoots.
Shoots, cuz.